Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be reviewing the top 5 things that happened in Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 7, The Gift. Number 1, Reek going to tell Ramsey about Sansa. Number 2, Melisandre talking to Stannis about killing his daughter. Number 3, Sam has sex. Number 4, Bronn gets poisoned. Number 5, Jora fighting in the fighting pits and giving Tyrion as a gift. Well, first, let's all take a moment to remember one of our favorite characters, Maester Aemon. No, not Maester Aemon. He's like the cute little grandpa of the show. So Reek goes to visit Sansa and she explains that she's been having a really hard time over the past week since she's been married to Ramsey and begs Reek to take a candle up to the top tower to signal that she needs help. She begs him to do this, and as you see in the episode, he goes up to a tower and he actually ends up telling Ramsey about Sansa's plan to get help from others. During this part of the episode, I wasn't really sure what was going to be happening. I try to look at Theon and Reek as like a good and a bad person, and I don't really know how I feel about whether or not I think he is still somewhat good or somewhat bad. And in this part of the episode, I wasn't really sure whether or not he was really going to go up and do it. Now, whenever he got to Ramsey's office, because I was kind of giving him the benefit of the doubt in this case, I thought that was the tower and he didn't realize Ramsey was going to be in the tower. But later on, you find out that he did turn Sansa in on purpose, gets her in trouble with Ramsey, which is terrible. My question to you guys is whether or not you thought that that was what was going on, that he was actually going to help Sansa and then he got tricked whenever he went up to the tower and Ramsey was there and didn't realize what to do, or did you think that the entire time he was going straight from Sansa's room to go tell Ramsey? So leave that in the comments below. And that was so gross whenever you saw Ramsey skin that lady. He is disgusting. He is a terrible, terrible human. Oh my God, like I don't even know how he can stand to do that to somebody. That's absolutely foul. Ugh. The second part that I want to talk about real quick is Melisandre and Stannis. Ugh. So Melisandre basically discusses with Stannis that because his daughter has king's blood, that to win the battle in the north that he's going to have to kill his daughter is basically what I kind of got out of it. I didn't really realize that at first, but you know, I'm just so sick of this woman. I cannot stand her with her and her visions and all that stuff. It's just awful. And I don't know what he's gonna do because we saw in a previous episode that they're very close, him and his daughter. I don't know that he's actually going to kill her. We'll have to see what happens, but I honestly don't think that that's what he's going to do. And I think that might be his downfall or something like that. So leave what you thought in the comments below. So Gilly's in one of the rooms in the Night's Watch area and she almost gets raped. Sam comes in and fights these two guys off with the help of Ghost, of course. And with his help, you know, they rescue Gilly from these two bad guys. And so then they go up to his chambers. And this is the funniest part of this entire episode because finally Sam and Gilly have sex. Finally. Sam's first time having sex. Hilarious. What does he say? Oh my. That's just the worst thing you could possibly say at that moment. But it is so Sam and it is hilarious. So the next part is Bronn getting poisoned. I really didn't expect this to happen in this particular episode. I really didn't understand that she was poisoning him. I had absolutely no idea. So I really thought that he was gonna die. This was like devastating to both me and my boyfriend when we were watching this part of the episode. We really thought that he was done. That was it. Now this antidote that she had, you know, is this really gonna work for him? They don't really see him completely recover. So I don't know whether or not it's just something that maybe delays the poison or is it something that actually did get rid of it? Who knows? Because she's pretty sneaky. I don't know that she actually has an antidote, but I honestly hope that she does because he's such a good character and we don't want him to die at all. And then the last thing I just want to mention is about Jora fighting all the different guys in the fighting pit and then showing Tyrion. So it was interesting whenever he came out, she really wasn't understanding who this guy was who was just fighting all these guys, knocking them all out. And then all of a sudden he takes off his helmet and she is just pissed. She is not happy. He tries everything he possibly can by bringing Tyrion out and Tyrion saying, hey, I'm your gift from him. And she's still, you know, I don't think she can even believe that he's even there at that point. So we'll have to see how that plays out in a later episode. Thanks for watching this episode of me reviewing Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 7, The Gift. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this review and want to see other reviews. Check out my next review of Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 8, Hardhome. And hit that like button if you liked the video.